This is an AI dialogue, a quiet colloquy, meant to be listened to rather than watched.
We tend to take finger and toenail trimming for granted, but the handy tools we have for this now didn't always exist. Please tell me about the history and tools used for trimming nails in different places, times, and cultures.
This is a far richer subject than most people imagine. Nail care turns out to be a quiet window into how different civilizations understood the body, hygiene, status, ritual, and even sin. Before clippers, teeth, knives, and abrasion was used, for thousands of years humans had no specialized nail tools. Trimming methods included biting, flint scraping, abrasion with sandstone shell pumice, and knife trimming penknife style. Toenails were often scraped, abraded rather than cut, because thick nails fracture unpredictably with crude blades. Various ancient civilizations had quite different approaches to nail care. In ancient Egypt, elites had very meticulous hygiene rituals involving gold, bronze, and copper nail knives, small scrapers, and pumice. Henna dye and carefully smoothed nails could signal leisure and status. China also had a highly developed nail culture, involving bronze nail knives, porcelain files, silver and jade scrapers, and gold nail guards called qing to protect long nails from breaking. Filing and scraping was emphasized. Long nails signified non-manual status. In Greece and Rome, personal grooming kits included curved nail knives, metal files, and tweezers. Bathhouses normalized routine grooming beyond elites. In medieval Europe, the penknife was the nail care implement of choice. For centuries, this everyday personal knife served for nail trimming. The approach involved slicing across the free nail edge, paring corners, then smoothing on stone or leather. Some monastic rules discouraged nail biting as slovenly or spiritually negligent. In the ancient Islamic world, hygiene was sacred duty. Regular nail cutting was religiously encouraged. Curved nail shears and fine steel finishing tools supported routine trimming across classes earlier than in much of Europe. Japan tended to go with minimal cutting and maximum filing. Traditional care often included scraping, filing, and polishing, with overclipping to reduce splitting and keep a harmonious finish. The modern spring-leaf clipper used now is relatively recent. Early 19th century designs had patented cutters. Later designs included folding clippers that were mass-produced in the late 19th and early 20th century. Historically, fingernails were trimmed and finished more actively than toenails. These were frequently scraped and abraded to avoid cracking and ingrowns. Modern podiatry still often prefers nippers plus filing for toes. Many cultures treated clippings as spiritually sensitive, involving careful disposal, burning and burying. Privacy, because fragments could be associated with harm, impurity, or sorcery. Modern clippers simplified nail care. Earlier cultures often shaped and finished nails with more nuance than today. Paring and nail grooming carried meanings of purity, discipline, and status.
What ancient culture had the most elaborate and effective nail care?
If you're asking which ancient culture combined the earliest, most elaborate, and most socially meaningful nail care, the clear winner is ancient Egypt. Egyptians had dedicated manicure and pedicure specialists. The title, manicurist of the pharaoh, is even found in tomb inscriptions. Nail care was not casual grooming, it was a recognized craft. Males also signaled social and spiritual status in Egypt. Deep reds, browns, and henna tones were reserved for elites. Lighter or natural nails were associated with lower classes. Color wasn't fashion alone, it was hierarchy made visible. Henna was used for coloring nails, with oils, resins, and animal fats for conditioning. Polishing stones and fine metal tools were also used, with a special emphasis on cleanliness, shape, and symmetry. Clean, maintained males were part of broader purity practices in Egypt. Grooming was tied to health, religious fitness, and even preparation for the afterlife. This combination, aesthetic, medical, symbolic, and ritual is what makes Egypt unmatched. Ancient China also had extremely elaborate nail aesthetics among elites. Long, protected nails, sometimes involving gold guards, symbolized freedom from manual labor. In Babylon and Assyria, early use of nail coloring and metal grooming tools was common, with a special masculine emphasis, especially among warriors. Babylonian and Assyrian nail care was less refined cosmetically than in Egypt. Ancient Rome had regular grooming and oiling, but manicures existed as a utilitarian practice, more about cleanliness than symbolism or artistry. By contrast, Egypt uniquely believed that care of the body was preparation for eternity. That worldview produced meticulous grooming, repeatable techniques, multi-generational knowledge, and high technical refinement. Nail care wasn't vanity, it was cosmic housekeeping. Bottom line, ancient Egypt had the most elaborate and effective nail care in the world, combining professional practice, advanced materials, social signaling, religious meaning, and long-term consistency. No other ancient culture brought all of those together at the same level.